Hey guys, what's up? Turkey Sparks 19 here. We're back for some more Ace Attorney Online. So this is gonna be another, most like an hour-long video like the other one was. Actually, I have the other one uploading on YouTube right now, since I wasn't able to do it yesterday. So yeah, I guess we'll get started. Today we have Dakota here with us. Let's see how this works out. So yeah, hopefully, since this stuff's already loaded, it's not gonna affect this slowing down or slowing down this. So we'll hope for the best. Okay, so last time we did a redemption, well, Turnabout redemption trial former. Now we're doing middle. Okay, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Thanks, Chief. You really saved our bacon, just in time too. But how do you know of the case? And was Pearl's? Who's Pearl doing at the detention center? Little Pearl was at the library, apparently somehow caught wind of the case and asked. The librarian to write a letter addressed to me, and with her words, she explained the situation there. Then she channeled me in the bathroom. I don't know her. The bathroom stall, and I had a letter. After that, I did the rest. Never again will I understand the audacity and cunning of Pearl Fay. Never again. This is my mentor in all the things law, BFA. As you may have summarized, she died. I said it before. She was killed by a certain man. Red White, the now former owner of information broker company Blue Corp. Mia was investigating him because he was related to a certain problem in her life. That's all I can say. Of course, this isn't any trouble for me. Like Maya, in life I was a spirit medium. You're darn good too. Also, Smile will channel me to help Phoenix any way I can, and therefore change physically. If Maya's unable to, then Pearl's... I don't even understand. You know, I'm skipping. I can't read. I owe her a lot, and words. Whoa! What's with little Pearl's? Okay. This is Pearl Fay. She's Maya's little cousin, and spirit medium too. She's an adorable little girl who has tremendous spiritual powers. She loves Maya very much. I want to do everything I can to help you, Mystic Maya, Mr. Nick. I wish I could read a little more, though. Thought I could be more useful to everyone. It's too bad she has a bit of inferiority complex with some things. Of course, it's no wonder. She's gone through a lot of hardship in her life, all caused by a certain woman I won't speak of. I wish we could celebrate, but we have little time. We gotta figure out the mystery of 3 items. The cell phone, the handgun, and the nail polish. There's also the finished story of the burned body. Why didn't anyone notice the fishy details? Then again, they left quite an impression on us. I think we should first figure out the easiest ones, the phone and the nail polish. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Honest for Quiz. Well, kind of. You're absolutely sure that you told us everything you know. I'm fairly sure I did. Of course, one memory always plays tricks on us. I guess we'll find out in then some word that I'm embarrassed now. Say what? That is a nice smell. Oh, you noticed, it's some fragrance I found at the center. I hid it. It's used up and use it sometimes. That's precisely why I was incriminated. The dog traced the smell back to me. Wait, what'd you just say? Traced? It must have been the canine unit. Better jot it down. Canine unit added to the court record thing. There's our canine unit. Okay. But something's not right, miss. Oh god, I skipped it. I might have... Oh, come on. What hasn't she touched? I found them on the floor earlier the day, so I took them and returned them. And returned them to a maximum security's desk. It's close to our bathroom. I was wearing gloves because the AC was malfunctioning and there was no power anyways. Hot. The air conditioning was out even before the power was. No wonder they had your fingerprints. It's a problem. Karma simply won't accept that as credible. It's mostly hearsay. Thing, yeah. Oh, I know. I look forward to this tango. I have a proud hag worthy of fables. Note to self, avoid Lieutenant Diva at all costs. Oh, I just remembered, I gotta make a call to... Yeah, skip. You were always a terrible liar, Maya. We know what you want to do. Yeah. I'm not gonna be useless again. What? Maya? Is it bad to get emotional up in here? Where'd that come from? It's always the same. I couldn't stop Red White from killing Sis. I suck compared to Pearly. I could even challenge Sis. Couldn't even challenge Sis when Nick needed her at an Edgeworth's trial. Some current master I'll be. Maya, that's not true. This is not a love story or a family story. This is a court case. Someone has been burned and murdered and stabbed and shot. Come on! You'll see. I can be useful to everyone too. I'm gonna drink my Dr. Pepper. The captions. Such a sweet girl. Even faced with deep despair, she chooses to go on. If only I was as strong as she is. That's what makes her who she is. She seems fragile, but she's stronger than one might think. Booth, Mr. Phoenix Wright, court will reconvene soon. Please come to the courtroom immediately. We'll be right there, sir. Before we go back, Phoenix, there's one more thing I found I didn't mention. Really? What is it? This. I found it laying on the floor near the entrance to the detention center. It's definitely related to this case. I bet it's... Disregard that. What are we waiting for? Let's open it. Phoenix, don't you see? This disclosure we may just be looking for. If we open it, we will not only be accused of tampering evidence, but also illegal possession of official files. Point taken. The case will put it away safely until the right time. Mystery file quietly added to the court record. Yeah. Well, let's go. We have a case to win. Court is back in session. Before we begin, however, there is an important announcement to make. Several inconsistencies have been discovered not only with testimony, but with the body itself. The body appeared burned a long time before it was found, and we still don't know its identity. It's almost as if the culprit didn't want this case to make sense in the first place. There we go. Mr. Edgeworth's testimony cannot be trusted at this time. Crowd yelling. You probably realized that when they were too carried away by the body. Due to the absolute pathetic incompetence of the entire police force, we'll summon the defendant. The prosecution also wishes to tell the court that it objects to a certain detective's existence. I hate you. The prosecution will abstain from such out-of-taste expressions immediately. That was low, even for you, Von Karma. I actually pity her right now. Then again, I suppose because testimony is inevitable right now. The defense has no objection to the defendant's testimony at this time. Very well, defendant, please take the stand. Name? Stephen Quest, former producer, Hag. Did you say something, defendant? Oh, heavens, no, of course not. Which? Ah! Now, calm down, you two. We have a trial to conduct. But it would be interesting to see this. Yahoo! Cat fight! I'm here for justice really made of. Sure, because... Shut up! Now! I am not amused. What? She slapped me! What was that for? Suddenly it's a sin to be a male. Sorry, I had to hit something. Force of habit. Never mind me. Liar! Listen, lady, you will address me as prosecutor and testify about the day of the murder. Now! Well, looky here. We have a little girl who thinks herself the Queen of Hearts. Off with her head. Holy crap, Francesca's flustered. If she's out of character right now, please let her stay that way. Yowza. Much better, Granny. No, you kindly tell us about the day of the murder and how you killed him. Oh, that's not very nice. Fine, but be forewarned. This isn't over yet. Flat chest. Oh! And we have a winner! Yeah, you tell has Crusher Pride. Naturally. ... I hit the button! Stop staring at me like that, it's creepy! Witness testimony, day of the murder. Okay, we're gonna save the game right here. I don't know why, but we're just gonna do it. Okay, day of the murder. After power was out, I decided I'd sleep for a while to relieve my boredom. It was about 7 p.m. when I woke up. Well, I noticed my cell was mysteriously open. I got out. While I get out, I heard some commotion and was interested. I went to the maximum security. I walked quietly for a bit until I saw a certain idiot in red on the floor, knocked out cold. Laughable. That's when the smoke hit me. I went in and there it was, the body burning. Or charred, whatever. Not a pretty sight. I rendered a sudden knock to my knees, reduced to the ordinary feline. There they were. Knife, bullet wound, cell phone, all there. Frankly, it left an impression on me. What does a simple bottle mean, really? It wasn't even that important to the case, was it? During that time, the prosecutor in red came through and ordered me to stay there. He examined the body. Afterward, the rest is history. I was arrested, I cooperated, and hired the little man over there. And here we are. I'm getting too old for this. I'll have you know, I'm not a little man, madam. Grrr. Dang it. I want a word that... I'm an attorney! Your cell was open. Who could have been careless enough to do that? Chatter. Some of the cells on that floor are being upgraded with state-of-the-art digital locks, hence the escape. But thanks to the blackout, the error was found. A perfect excuse to commit murder and escape. Flawed logic is flawed, again. Well then, Mr. Wright. Oh, dang it. Be careful, something's not right. Cross-examination, the day of the murder. Okay, now we save game. Now delete the other one because it doesn't matter. Okay, the day of the murder. Okay. Press. Hold it! How do you know that your cell was unlocked? I didn't. Well, I went to try and get a peek at the door open by itself. I wasn't planning on leaving anyway. So close and none of the prisoners knew about the locks, huh? Why'd I get out? I heard some commotion. I was interested. I went to maximum security. Let me just press everything. Interesting. She's not helping her case at all. Did I not say it's getting boring? It gets boring. Boring enough to entertain yourself by burning and maiming a person, I assume. How droll. Hey you, wench. Zip it. Oh! What? What? That's enough, the two of you. This round belongs to one self-esteem. Self-esteem must have hit a new low. Especially judged by her expression right now. I'm proud for her. But idiot, you must be talking about Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, I am. First Edgeworth, then Francesca, and now Chris. Won't the flawed logic train ride ever end? This is smoke hitting. Hold it! Why are you questioning how burnt the body is? It's a dead body. I didn't kill or burn Mr. Rick. Of course I'm questioning. Won't you object to me? But you found the body before anyone else in your cell was open during the blackout. How do we know if you open if the objection? She just said she was sleeping. Even if no one can confirm it, it still stands as I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid this is not a case of making an argument. Overruled. I knew bluffing. It's a bad idea. Excellently done, Your Honor. So with the final nail and justice more coffin together. That's without doubt the worst comeback I've ever heard. Kind of pretty sad. I was knocked to my knees. Not gonna matter. No? Press. The court has no objections. I'd like to ask the witness a question. The defense is requested and granted. But how could you possibly wish to ask? Chief? It's okay, I got this one. Sorry to ask, but I'd like to know what was the body's state when you saw it? As detailed as possible. Now you mention it, it looked definitely burnt, as if it was burnt somewhere else. Then brought here. If you ask me, I'd say it must have been done somewhere close to the DC. Without him seeing, had your fingerprints on. Did you touch anything at the crime scene at all? Touché, but I assure you, I touched nothing at the crime scene. As for the fingerprints, I may have touched them at another time, but it definitely did not use them that day. Plus, I returned the smuggled knife and bullet to the maximum security area on the desk earlier that day. Dot 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 dot. It can mean anything. We can't overlook any evidence. Dot dot dot. My current sense of Taylor, she's up to something. The only way we'll know is by cracking this testimony. But where? It's perfectly clean. Doing that to prosecutor, blah blah blah. Nothing wrong with this, better let it slide. And afterward, the rest is history. I cooperated with my crowd. Hold it. Little man. Precisely. My little comic relief. Someday. Better not get sidetracked right now. You're our lovable chihuahua. Don't let us down, Nick. Should I get you one of those cheeseburgers that, cheat? Why does cheeseburgers have a Z in it? Smarter than the internet. Life sucks right now. And here we are, and I'm getting too old for this. Not gonna matter. Okay. Something's gotta be wrong somewhere here. Now that we've been through all that, I'm gonna save the game again, and delete that one. So, here's the part where I start presenting random crap that has nothing to do with the case in any way, just to see what I get right. Okay. Okay, well, actually... well, it needs to be over here. Okay. Okay. This is where she talked about not having any contact with it, right? Objection! Objection! That statement is absolutely Hadouken! What? Correct, contradiction free. I apologize for the interruption. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the safe so I get my health back. Yay! Decided to sleep. Okay, so at 7 p.m. I woke up. I noticed myself. Oh, this is where it gets difficult. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't... Yes, present my attorney's badge, because that'll always work. And afterward, there's sister and the... Okay, so it's... Can we try to present the bottle, maybe? I did it right! Objection! Before I present evidence, I have to ask just because. Do you know what this is? Ah! Go on, say it. Grant me my victory, defendant. Where'd you get that? My fragrance, how did you know? How did you... Let me guess, that ball that was in the victim's hand, and I just incriminated myself by accident. You idiot! The canine unit traced the smell to you. You said it yourself earlier in the lobby. FYI, it's not a fragrance nor perfume. It's nail polish. And like the name implies, your soul is mine. Oh, that just got real. Looks like the defense's maneuver has unknowingly implicated the defended further. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I knew something was off, but who could have... No, it's my fault. I'm the one who blew it. I'm afraid the witness unknowingly end up ruining the case for itself. A tragedy, I'm sure. The defense has no further words. I'm ready to pass my verdict immediately. Congratulations, Mr. Phoenix. Right? You proved the case. No effort on my part. Be proud. Thought Von Karma go like this. It's over. Mr. McCaz will be undoubtedly executed. There's gotta be something. Ignore no possibility. Ignore no clue. Ignore no chance. How could the bottle have made it to the victim's hand? Does the defense have any words for the court? You're like you've seen a rock star face to face.
Objection!
There's an explanation. We might just know why the victim had the bottle.
Objection!
Be prepared for a very severe penalty, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Not that you'll find anything. Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please tell us what this reason is. Go for it, Phoenix. This is it. Time to shut Von Karma's trap once and for all. I gotta prove the bottle somehow got there without this intervention. I don't think it. The bottle's the reason as to why the bottle is in the defendant's hand. Oops. I did the wrong thing. I did the wrong thing. No. Go back. Go back. And oops. I did the wrong thing. I did the wrong thing. Let's start skipping stuff when I get to where I need to be. Present the nail polish. Objection. Skip everything. Go. Go on. This is less dramatic like this.
Objection!
Objection.
Objection!
Okay, we're gonna save right here. Okay. And there was just Dakota sitting there like, what is going on? Okay,
Stolen.
it was confiscated. It must have been confiscated by one of the guards in secret.
Objection!
I hate you. Well, as a foolish fool to testify before foolishly testifying, there were almost no fools or guards.
Objection!
Objection! The judge ruled this testimony cannot be trusted at this time. I can't have cheeseburger. Try again, Doomcoff. What? Okay, now we go back again. Okay. Shit was stolen! It was stolen. The only real conclusion only can reach. That's right, if this is a joke, and it better be a good one. It's not. Please let me explain my reasoning. The defendant went to sleep at around noon. By this time, the power is already out. By the same... okay, some of us were in the cells outfitted with experimental digital locks. But not all the cells had it. In fact, only 4 cells had it, and I know all those were occupied. Exactly, therefore it's not a stretch to assume that the killer entered her cell during her sleep. Stole the bottle, carried the murder, burnt the body at the DC, and planted the polish at the scene. No way! Indeed! Reject 9! Oh, yay! 9. Excellent, Phoenix. You planted the possibility your honor simply can't ignore it or deny it. Great job! One moment, Mr. Wright. So much for the enthusiasm. Well, I cannot deny that you proposed. I want to know how all that was possible for one person. Finally, someone with common sense. You would have proved this hasn't wasted time. It's impossible to do that all by yourself. The only way to prove it is having the defendant testify about before the accident, right? Because question mark. I mean, I always think, what? It's an exclamation point. Okay. Very well, defendant, please tell us about the day in detail. Miss Von Karma not badgering. Witness testimony. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna save. Okay. Sometime before the power went out, so blah 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 blah. Dark with the rain, so I put it down, I went to sleep. I don't know what happened during my rest. I think I slept for hours and stuff. I'm gonna skip all this because I may read. Oh, wait. Like, Sir Pajay! Oh no! I understand, Your Honor. I assure you it was not my intention to do that. I apologize. Wait a minute. Something's not right here. Why isn't she objecting? Before we begin, Miss Von Karma, why have we not received an updated map of the crime scene? Apologies to the court. Due to the blackout, we have been unable to acquire a true map of the area. As the detention center runs on a high-tech infrastructure, paper copies of the map are unavailable. I'm afraid it's simply unacceptable. We should not always rely on technology. This sort of incident should have been avoided, and the DC had printed copies already. I will address the letter to the warden and the guards subject as soon as possible. Now that we've gotten the issue cleared up, proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Of course, Your Honor. As if I had a choice. She's hiding something. Why? Cross-examination. And then we save. Till I mess something up. Okay. I don't feel like that's gonna have to do with anything. Sleep. And press. About how dark was it during the blackout before you went to sleep? I'd say it was dark as late afternoon, just before sunset. Artistically, the weather was ugly. Does your cell have a window? Is this how you learned of this? Actually, no, my cell does not have a barred window. It's too small to see outside. That security desk, however, has a large glass window. I saw the landscape from there. How could you have seen the landscape? It was dark already, especially at 7 p.m. 7 days. We're in the city, fool. Think about it. Okay. Hold it! I think protect your letter, it means you went to sleep at about 12 or 1. Which makes you think you slept 5 hours. Mathematically speaking, it doesn't add up. Never mind. Morocco didn't actually see anything or near max security until I went to the crime scene. You only saw Mr. Edgeworth and later on the body. Am I right? Yes, that is correct. Was security really the black storm activity and all? It was. How do I say this? It was weird, but yes, that summarizes it well. Order. From the looks of it, certainly the officer's center will be sadly penalized. Why'd I just picture Gumshoe with no surprise at all? This must obviously lies. She's told so far. Just because why don't you trust me if you want me to help you? Then believe in me. Look for the power now. Guards kind of gave it. About what time would sometime be? I'm not entirely sure. We sadly are not allowed pleasure of clocks or watches in ourselves. You could have done with broke something, didn't ya? What was that? Was it that huge weight thing? Oh no, it's a rock. Okay. Let's have a rock in my room. How do you know the time when you found the body? Foolish, it lacks the foolish integration of foolishly, really foolishly assigned foolishness. I'm getting tired of her saying fool every minute. We saw time on the clock on the wall of the prison. Even though I can attest to that clock's distance. Understood. Tired now, it's kind of dark at the rain, so I put it down with sleep. Blah 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 blah. Alright, so I gotta do something here somewhere. I'm skipping. What am I doing? Truly, what am I doing? Okay. What all evidence do I have? Okay. Okay, fine. I don't see any holes in this story, like, really. No. Oh my god, I only have, like... Okay. 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 Because K9 unit, that's why.
Objection!
Yeah, I know. Back to game save. Oh no, because nail polish, that's why. Gosh dang it. Ah. Arrgh. I don't know what to do. What? What's going on here? Okay. Present the first floor. I knew it! Actually, I didn't know it. I just went with it. I finally have a full grasp on the situation, guys, more or less. Whatever you do, whatever do you mean, Mr. Wright? It's actually quite simple. You did not just go check what happened. You saw something. You absolutely had to check it out. Please take a look at the map from before. Mr. Krez said she saw nothing when she woke up. But if we were looking at the layout, it's impossible. Because you have an ample view from the cells and both wings is maximum security. But I didn't look into the area directly, I just went there to check the situation out. Objection! That's not what you said. You said you heard something, like commotion, from the outside and went to find the source. Therefore, you looked in the direction and saw something. Mr. Kaz, you saw the possible culprit, didn't you? Or at least a shadow, or a silhouette. Prove it. Prove that I saw something, other than Mr. Edward's shadow, then. Here's what I saw. I'm sorry, Mr. Krez, you just proved it yourself. You said before you never saw anything until you got the body solitary in the cell. Yeah, cell to body. Whatever. But now you say you saw the shadow. Please tell me the truth. What did you see? Well, what did you see? Alright. I did not mean to hide anything, I just wasn't sure. Very well. Let's hear your testimony. Another witness testimony, huh? Now we game save and delete everything about that game save. Okay, as soon as I woke up, I saw a figure going to max security. That's when I got my radar. Then I noticed the cell door was open. When I suddenly heard the commotions, I went to investigate. When I got to the prosecutor's side, and the person had vanished. I was distracted by the body also. The shadow, I think, came from the west side of DC. I mean, incarcerated on the west wing, too. Defendant, I need not to remind you that you are under oath. Please testify accurately next time. Very well, then, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Okay. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. So weird. So weird. Present the floor outline for no freaking reason. Wait, what? Oh, right. Save at the cross-examination. Okay. To my door and all that. And Nope. Investigate. Present the floor outline again for no reason whatsoever. Figured. Maybe I'll just like try everything. Present a mystery file because I can. Yeah, I know what I can't do. Okay. I don't think it's on that. Why investigate? Probably wasn't related to you. Foolish who tries to foolishly reject his foolish reality and replace it with more foolishness. She went to cover up her past deeds messed up by her leaving certain bottle. The figure was her. She really needs a vacation, way more than I do. All I got out of the prosecutor's side had a person vanished. Vanished where? Irrelevant. And that's pretty much all that matters there. Irrelevant. Press. What makes you say that? I'm the only prisoner on the East Wing. The West Wing had about 2 or 3 prisoners, I think. It's definitely important. I'll remember that for later. He's suddenly putting up quite a fight. It's almost as if she doesn't want to be figured out. We have no choice. We'll have to give her some tough love and expose her flaw in her argument. I could have said it better myself. Let's do this. Oh my god. Well, I had to fact until now. Because I wasn't sure what to think. At the time I believed it was a cop or something. Then I realized it was unlikely. No doubt because of the emergency I had. Okay. We'll present this again for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Didn't figure as much. Don't care! Oh my god. Herpagird. Whoa, to keep you from investigating.
Objection!
God dang it, it's second late. Come on, I'm tired of this. Because of the dog.
Objection!
This is so stupid. Present the knife.
Objection!
Oh my god, why? Come on. Okay. Present the... No, back. Stay on the page I was on. Present. Cell phone. I said cell phone.
Objection!
Oh my god, I was done. Come on. Distracted by the body. Because this is necessary.
Objection!
Oh my god. You have the time to say I. Oh my god, we can't interrupt you. Oh no. Oh god. Okay. Because nail polish, that's why. Really? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. present that.
Objection!
Finally! The culprit disappeared into thin air. Even I can't believe that. Please take a look at the outline once more. The defendant said the figure vanished as soon as he entered the Ultra Mega. But if that is the case, then where did he or she go? They would have been seen by a guard or a prisoner from the West Wing. He or she had nowhere to go.
Objection!
The person could have been hiding in one of the max security cells or went through a door in the area. Like, say, a storeroom or perhaps a basement floor. You saw the outline and didn't have any more show doors. Epic fail. Indeed, Mr. Phoenix, right? Outstanding strategy on her part. You fall right into her trap by using your own argument against you. Francesca! Prosecution has pointed the defense cannot offer a good reasoning and deliver a testimony. I will pass the verdict. What do I do? There has to be something, or we can always ask for outside help. Your Honor, we request testimony from one of the outside prisoners in the wing. The West Wing? Time to bluff this out. If this game plays off, we have a chance. Yes, and before you ask, we need proof to back it up. Impossible, that's a lie. There's only one possible evidence that can show us who had a reason to be there. It's not. That is our proof that someone must have seen the events in Ultra Mega. New game save file. Oh god. I got one choice. Dum 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 dum. I think it's gotta be one of these three. Oh. Just gonna go for it.
Take that!
Take that! What am I doing? Is this net? I didn't figure. It's gonna be K9 unit.
Take that!
Or not. I'm getting like first try so hard. Mystery file.
Take that!
Take that! Member of the court, I ask you to take a look at this that we found on the floor of the DC. What the? Where'd you find that? But Mr. Wright, that's confidential file property of the detention center. Precisely, that's part of vital importance to this case and what's written on the file's envelope. As you can see, the official seal is intact and therefore guarantees purity and authenticity of evidence. There has been no real chance to tamper with it. Mr. Phoenix Wright, let me see that file. So Trenton's in here now. Where's Dakota? Sleeping?
No, being a dick and sitting in there.
Ah, okay. Turns out I was right all along. The file was actually a list of prisoners that were, or are, in maximum security.
Who are you talking to?
I have to read off her thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, many names were mentioned. Luke, Edmate, Red White, Morgan Fay. Names I knew too well. Until one name in particular caught attention. Stanley Wellington. Sibling of the certain con artist I had the misfortune of meeting in the past. What's gonna happen now? Oh, she's sweating. Oh. Of course. Oh god, I'm sifting out. Oh, too late, Chnosky. Oh no! Oh, I know that guy. I saw that. This has truly become a plot twist. I'm afraid we'll have to enter a file recess for the day. In the meantime, Miss Carmen will see me in my chambers to summon Wellington as a witness. In light of these events, I expect the defense will prepare its case accordingly. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. If we are in agreement of the court now, the final 30-minute recess. To be continued. Yeah. Turnabout Redemption Trial Middle has now been finished. And so that all just happened. So guys, that's all for now. Next video, we'll finish it off with the trial final, which is loading right now, but we're not going to do because, no. So see you guys next video. This one was only 44 minutes, which kind of surprised me, or somewhere around that. So bye. Yeah. Stop watching the video.